And now I'm here with the winner of the $25,000 Markel Insurance Meter 45 Grand Prix, Hannah Loly. Congratulations, Hannah.
Thank you.
So there was a lot of people that were talking when you came out of the ring today, how you've been smoking them all over Colorado. What's been going on lately?
Well, I've returned home for the summer for my first year of college.
Right.
And
where are you going to college?
I'm going to Tufts University.
You got to shout out to Tufts.
Shout out to Tufts.
Okay, good.
Okay. And then I went to a few different shows, and I went to Colorado, and that was like my first 2 weeks big show.
Right.
That was like what we were preparing for in the summer, and it went very well. And I had 3 horses there, and all of them were just amazing. And I had a lot of really high placed ribbons in all of the Grand Prix and the welcomes and any open classics. So it was a very successful 2 weeks for me, with a lot of top placings.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, what did you think about the crowd today? We had a huge spectator group out here. Did that help inspire you?
Yeah, it was. I was looking at the lineup for the first, or for the people in the class, and I was impressed with how many people were here. Right. We had 23. I've been hearing a lot of kind of smaller Grand Prix lately. Yeah. And I was looking. I was like, oh, I know all these people, which is I've returned home, and sometimes I look at the class sheet, and I'm like, oh, I don't know any of these people anymore. Yeah. But all people that I knew. And yeah, it was awesome. It was nice to compete with a big crowd, especially after Colorado, which consistently has big crowds. Right.
Now, I'm also talking about the spectators. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had the Olympic week this week. Robert Ridland, of course, who is the coach of the show jumping team for USA. So we had an extra huge crowd. Did that help inspire you? The cheering that was going on the hill.
It's nice, yeah, of course.
Nice in front of the big crowd. Okay, so we'll cut away to your jump off round if we haven't already while I'm talking. Beth, my producer, and that really was an amazing jump off. Trent came in and laid down a blazing 40 seconds, and then you were second last to go. Laura almost caught you, but tell us about the ride. Tell us about that jump off.
Yeah, well, jump offs with that horse they're something else than on any other horse that I ride, because she's incredibly fast, and she can turn as tight as you want. Yeah. So I wanted to go in a little bit early and look at both of those rollback turns, and I think that's where I made up the majority of my time. People keep saying, oh, your rollback was really good. Right. Both turns I cut really tight, because some horses, when you come around a corner and you cut really tight, they lose their step and they go a little slower, and she doesn't do that at all. She comes through really nicely, and you can just cut it as tight as you want. So
you can look like you're going fast on the ground, but in fact it's taking out strides, and maintaining that balance going forward.
People would sometimes tell me, well, not all the time, but they're like, oh, you didn't look like you were going as fast as your time reflected. I don't usually go slow, but it's like, oh wow, your time was even faster than maybe I thought, just because of the way. And she's really fast across the jumps, and she carries herself over the ground. So yeah. Yeah, she does look like she's got a great, she covers ground very well. Okay, so now what are the plans going forward? Plans going forward, I leave for school. This was my last show.
And there were a lot of riders that were hoping that you were not leaving soon enough, perhaps. So they would have wanted you to go back on last Monday, but you came back and smoked them. But you're going back to school.
Yes, I'm going back to school, and then I don't ride during school. I don't ride just until summer. So next time I'll be riding is May.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, that's going to make some of the other riders here locally maybe a little bit more happy. It is great to see you back. Congratulations. And good luck in school, and I hope to see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. All right, thanks.